What's up, mates? I just ordered a new phone on Amazon because I kind of fucked mine. So here it is. I'm gonna unbox it. So here we have it. It's the Samsung Galaxy A50. It's one of their new phones. It's one of the more budget versions. It's from this year. I think came out in April or March. I'm not sure. But yeah. So it comes with a free SD card. I'm gonna put a link in the description if you want to buy this. It's a pretty good phone. It's pretty cheap, $400. So first impressions. It's looking pretty good. I'm used to the S series phones or the Note phones. They come in a black box with a kind of, you could say, encasing, but this is different. Looks like this one is showing the picture of the phone on the front, the name. It's a pretty nice peel. Could have been better. We've got a little thing here. Alright, let's check this out first. So we've got the Samsung logo. Looks like it's got the pin ejector thingamajig. Let's see. Huh. Looks like we've got a case. I have not seen this in any other Samsung phone before. I hope they'd start doing this on the S series too, because those are pretty fragile. So it's nice that they included a plastic case for this phone. If you're wondering, it's kind of gray-ish. It's not completely clear. And we've got the quick start guide. And we've got I think this is a Spanish version of this phone. I'm in Canada and they don't sell this here yet, but yeah, it looks like we got a Spanish user guide, I think. Yeah, user manual. User manual. Never gonna use this, so that's it for this box. Leave a like in the description, subscribe. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, onto the phone. Samsung Galaxy A50. It says Infinity U display, triple camera, and on-screen fingerprint, which is actually pretty cool for this price point. It's got an AMOLED display, although I don't really like the notch. You can see that it has a notch. If the camera can pick that up, right there. It's like a little U notch. I have the black version. It's not really black, as you can see that it's reflecting some of the light. I have not seen this on a Samsung phone, so that's a first for them. Pretty cool. It also comes in a white version and a blue version. So it's got a 25 megapixel standard camera, 8 megapixel wide angle camera, and a 8 megapixel telephoto camera. Or lens, I should say. And then it's got a little flash on the bottom. The Samsung logo right there. So, let's see. In the box, looks like we have a standard Samsung fast charging adapter, which we have yet to see on the iPhones, even after like 5 years of the technology being out, so gotta catch up. Then, my phone actually came with a 64GB SD card for the same price, which is actually pretty great. Then we have the USB-C cable. Let's see. Yep. USB-C to standard USB. It's I'd say it's about 2 feet long, which is not great. I have seen longer cables, but yeah, it's alright, I guess. And then, the one part I actually was really anticipating, the headphones. So it looks like we don't have the standard S-series AKG headphones. These are some, I don't know what these are, but they don't look the greatest. They've got small drivers and kind of copying Apple, I'd say. It looks like the old Apple headphones mixed with the new ones, with the little protrusions going out. But yeah, I wish this phone came with headphones that were tuned by AKG, the gray ones. But yeah, this is what we got. You can just buy new headphones. I'm gonna link some good ones in the description down below. And then in the box we also have a SIM card ejection tool. So, the phone itself. Let's see. We're gonna give this a quick peel. We've got a little catch here. I'm confused. How the hell do you peel this? Oh, there we go. We've got a nice peel. You can see the shiny back. Oh. Yeah, it's not really a nice peel, like I said, but it kind of just falls off, which is not great. It is very light, 164 grams, I believe. It's got a plastic back, which is not great. It's kind of plasticky. It feels sticky, kind of, I'd say. Then you've got the front, which unfortunately doesn't have the pressure-sensitive home button, which I really liked on the S8, but I guess next time, maybe. And at upside, it has no Bixby button. You can see, that's the SIM card tray right there. It's got just the volume keys, and the power button, but no Bixby button. So that's great. Okay, so starting it up, it's Spanish, because I think this is coming from Spain somewhere. So as you can see, the phone's got a notch, which I'm really not a fan of. This is the reason why I was sticking with Samsung for so long. They didn't have notches, but I don't know. It's a $400 phone. It's got a thin bezel, and it's got quite a big footer, which that's not great. Still better than Apple. It's got a 6.4-inch 1080p Super AMOLED display, and it's only $400, which is much better than the iPhone XR, which has a 720p display and costs like $900 or something. I'm not sure, but this is such a better option, and it's running Android. It does not have curved edges like the S series phones or the Note series phones or the Huawei P30 Pro, but it's kind of a trade-off you have to make for the very, very cheap price point. What the fuck? Why is this talking to me? No, stop. So while this does this, let me tell you about some specs. This phone is running an Exynos processor by Samsung. It's apparently pretty fast. It has 4 GB of RAM, 64 GB of storage, plus the 64 GB SD card which comes with it. That's 128 GB in total. So we got a pretty good feature. This phone has an in-display optical fingerprint scanner. So this phone is running Android 9 Pie, which is the newest version of Android that recently came out for some of the older phones. At startup, this phone gave me an option to restore all the data I had in my old phone, which is pretty amazing. So I've got this nice wallpaper in the back and all of my apps. It's got a good ergonomic placement of the power button, which is nice. Testing the speakers right now. The phone is getting quite warm, which is unusual, but I guess it just started up and it's restoring all the old apps, so that makes sense. And looks like YouTube just crashed. The speakers are pretty loud, although they do kind of distort at higher volumes. And it looks like they cap out at 16,000 hertz. 16 kilohertz if you may. So guys, that's it. That's my unboxing and sort of review of this phone. I will see you next time. Bye.